YouTube, and I thought it was a much needed day to go out dressed in this gorgeous fox of mine. So, hello everyone, welcome. And anyone that does join um, as a rewatch of the stream, there's probably going to be a lot of squawking from cockatoos. So, just so you're aware, the audio might be terrible. So, don't feel that you need to watch. But who knows? We could get very lucky. It's been a very long while since I did a live stream. So, having done quite a few on TikTok recently and having quite a lot of people join in on those, I thought, well, it's time to reunite with my wonderful YouTube family, which, as I say, is very long overdue. Um, so I don't expect anyone to be online or to be watching this. So it's probably just going to be, you know, a watch later sort of thing. Who knows? Oh, hello. It turns out, in fact, we have one viewer. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Yeah, as I say, it's been a little while since I've done a stream on YouTube. Um, the streams that I've done on TikTok have been quite popular, but TikTok's weird. And it's also mostly popular because a lot of the people that are on TikTok are there to abuse the hell out of you, which is pretty funny. But, eh, it's like, nah, I'll try YouTube again. It's been a very long while. It's been very long overdue. So I'm in the beautiful Malmsbury Botanic Gardens. You're going to have to forgive me for some of the background noise. We have geese somewhere there and lots of cockatoos, which are these awful sounding birds. Hello, hello. So, yeah, sorry for everyone that has been a subscriber of mine and has noticed how I've disappeared from the world. Um, yes, I did. And I, bit of a life update. I was getting my world mostly on track, and then my PTSD stuff started coming back in pretty full force. So, possibly need to stop what I'm doing and maybe go back to living on the road if things go really bad. But we'll see how things go. You just don't really know um, where your life's going to head, especially in um, in today's day and age. Hey, so but anyway, how beautiful is this gorgeous park? Like, just look at that. It's absolutely stunning. So I thought I would come down, do some photography of my beautiful fox girl Riley. So there we go. Got a train going over the line there, right behind me. I'll just point this out. Don't know if you can see it there. There's a railway bridge, and slowly going across is one of our trains into Melbourne. So yeah. So anyway, we'll come back, come back here. Doom scrolling. What is this? What this is me. I am Voxy. Um, this costume's name is Riley, and I just am doing a very long overdue live stream because I haven't done one in 6 million years, at least on YouTube. Um, as I say, I've done quite a few on TikTok, but TikTok's just weird. So I'm sort of thinking, oh look, give YouTube um, a breath of new life, and it's something that I've been meaning to do for a little while now. Because yeah. Um, oh, oh, gotcha. Hello. Yes. Yes. Well, congratulations, I will say, because that's a very big thing to, um, uh, how to say? It's a very big set of shoes to jump into that aren't your previous pair of shoes. So, so I wish you well with that because it's, um, and yes, I remember the gardener name now. So hello. Yes, it has been a very long while. Um, uh, oh, thank you. Oh, hello, sources. Hello, hello. Yes, and it's just been such a long while. I won't lament on about how long it's been because I will just, I will end up with too much guilt. I've had too mixed of a time. Um, so um, there's some updates in my world that things were progressing in a really good way. Things have sort of gone, eh. And so at the moment, I'm just managing with that. And I thought, well, what better way to manage that than come here where it's absolutely gorgeous because it is. And I get to be gorgeous, which is pretty cool. Um, not too many people going for a walk today, but yeah. Um, it's day for you, 12:09 for me. Um, I don't know what GNG means. There's a good night gang. But anyway, I am in Victoria, Australia, so that's why. It's 2 p.m. So yeah. And it's also very warm. I came out today because it was such a nice and cool day. And I thought, be great to not overheat while wearing this wonderful fox. And sure enough, I start wearing her and then start overheating, as always. So, anyway, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, I do wish you well. It's such a big thing to step away from uh what is essentially dead you and stepping into new you, who is the living, breathing person that everyone else is seeing today. And that's going to be the thing. Anytime you run into issues with people, um, it's going to suck. It's going to be really hard. I had it just with my name when I legally changed my name to Voxy. Um, People were still calling me by this name that is a dead name, right? And I just had to kindly tell people, um, they died. They died. Don't get upset because a positive thing happened. Like a phoenix, they were reborn into a new entity, and that is me. So, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Well, if you can't say anything supporting, don't say it, bro. Yeah, so there is that too. Um, so on the same token, though, there are going to be people who are going to have questions or they're going to be confused. They're not going to know how to proceed. And so there has to be a degree of understanding on both parties. And the most important thing there is that when you're saying, when you're the one being supportive and then you give them opportunities to accept your thinking that they're being supportive and then they just go out of their way to be unsupportive, that's when you're able to say, well, hey, I've done everything I can to be supportive and to help this be easier for you, but it's, we need to both work at this together. This is a two-way street, not a one-way street. So, so I do hope that since that has been your new life, that it has been easy for you, or that um, I don't think it's ever going to be easy. I just hope it's all very achievable things, and you are met with the least possible resistance with your new life. That's, I think, the best way of wording it. So, anyway, um, so good to see you again. So good to see the new you. So, hi. Um, it's kind of been the same for me, not in a full way. I mean, I'm gender null, so I don't really gender and I don't really believe in each other. Genders don't believe in me, and I don't believe in genders. I respect other people's um beliefs and states of being, but it's not me. I happen to be a gorgeous fox girl who happens to, mostly look feminine. She's kind of got that going on, which is a little bit, you know, kind of a little bit obvious. Not too obvious, but a little bit. And um, when I first got her, I was not really showing her into the world, whereas now I wear her pretty much all the time. The only time that kitten gets worn is generally just at home. I don't even do music festivals anymore because I had PTSD stuff come up from that. So now I don't do any music festivals whatsoever. Um, so yeah, um, but Riley's been amazing, and this part's really cool. So I brought her out at a couple of our local Pride festivals, and they now want me as a paid performer, which is really cool. So, officially, Riley is now a professional, and I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. Hmm. Anyway, and I'm starting to go cross-eyed. I'm noticing that now. I'm looking at that building, and one eye, the building's like this. The other eye, the building's like that. Oh no. It begins. So, yeah. Um, but yeah, so lovely to be joined by you. Thank you for jumping on. And thank you to all the 9 people that have jumped on so far. It's really, really kind. Well, eight people now, but really kind. As I say, it's just been such a long while since I've done a YouTube live, and I thought, okay, it's time to do it. I was really hopeful. I did a couple point of view drives of um kind of looking like a fluffy chauffeur driving the limo into Melbourne, but they didn't really get that many views. And I just thought, no, okay, so I'm saving that until my next goal. And my next goal is to own a bus. The caravan was a much needed purchase. I needed it so that I could have a place of last resort. And I've got that. It was leaking when I got it. It was moldy when I got it. It was a massive amount of work that goes into it because caravans in Australia are bloody expensive. Just for one that's broken, you have to pay a lot of money for it. So there was going to be a lot of work, and I would keep telling myself, "Gee, I hate this bloody caravan. I love my caravan. It's great." Um, but I know for a fact that as a long-term forever home situation, it it could never truly be my forever home. I could make it into my forever home, but I would be losing a massive chunk of who I am as a person. Um, so for the interim, it's my backup plan, which luckily I don't need to live in just yet. So far, the lovely guy that I live with, his cancer has not come back. So it looks like I'll be able to continue living at his place, which is really cool. But I am in the process of looking for buses and saving for a bus. Um, because one thing that I started, um, because of me living with Mr. Max, this wonderful person that I live with, he had said, "Look, you can continue living with me on one condition: you don't sell the limo." And so it's like, okay, well, I guess I don't sell the limo, but that means that I'm sort of stuck living here. I can't afford to buy a van or a bus. And he said, look, just we'll sort it out. We'll find something that works. And he has enjoyed my company, which has been really good. He's gotten used to seeing Riley, which is good. I felt very bad for him, but anyway, I'm sure he's had bigger challenges in his life. despite him making it such a big thing. It's just like, oh, you got this, buddy. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, uh, I started this business called Flying Fox Chauffeur, and that's been really good. I never thought I'd be able to work again, and I have actually confirmed that I can't really work again. I am doing this business with so much support from other people, and also from the NDIS, which is our country's disability support um, uh, scheme thing. It's long story short, they thought that there weren't as many cripples in the country, and then they found out, that, oh no, we do have too many cripples. We can't afford to help you guys, so we need to stop it. So they started it. It was really good, and now they're looking at stopping it. And if they stop it completely, my business will have to completely stop. Which, so be it. I can manage that. It's very sad. I worked so hard to build it. I don't have a choice. And so if that's the case, then I sell the limo and I save up the rest of my pennies and I buy a bus, whatever bus that I can find. Even if it's something that needs a new engine reconditioned for it, I will literally just tow it to a spot and then we'll worry about that later. So it'll be a very long term project sort of thing. Um, Hopefully, all a positive thing, but we'll see. We'll see. You just don't really know. No one knows. There's no certainty with any of this stuff. The only thing that we have a certainty of is every morning, as a general rule, the sun rises and you're presented with what possibly may be an incredibly beautiful day. And even if the day is bleak and cloudy, you just look outside and you go, gee, what a beautiful day. And so, anyway, today happened to be a day that the sun is actually out. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day. So, that's pretty nice. Um, and yes, so that there, exactly what you're saying. Also, so good to see. Um, exactly what you're saying is what I'll have to do. So, all the seats will come out. In Australia, we have to get an engineering certificate for that, which is a little bit, a little bit crap, but we have to do that. It's just the way our country works, and it's how we ensure that all the vehicles on our roads are technically safe. So, eh, um, So I'm going to get it converted to um, a three-seater or a four-seater, and then the rest will all just be my home. So it's going to be a big bus. If I can get a big bus, I'm getting a big bus. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Um, I'm a little bit warm. I'm very warm actually. Um, and the sun's also beginning to set down, which is quite nice. Very, I mean, just like look, pretty. It's pretty. And I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of how the updates are going. Um, and Another update is on Twitter, which I found out that the Twitter people really like this fox. On Twitter, I now have 11,000 followers, which is interesting. Um, Safety is key when dealing with metal boxes that can be dangerous when flying down the road at 70. Oh yeah, at 110-ish kilometers per hour. Absolutely. So yeah, I don't want to do wrong by the government, and I also don't want to do wrong by other road users, let alone obviously myself. So there's things that need to be done with that. I now know for sure that the bus should not and will not have a kitchen. Can't be asked with it, right? No one does cooking inside their caravan. I did have a cooktop inside my caravan. I removed it because it was too much weight at the front. It was too difficult on my car to tow it. But I only ever cooked in it once. that's a lie. I did boil kettle water. I did boil water in a kettle. Mm, good English. Anyway, so I did do that, but that was it, right? Like, just get a portable cooktop thing and just bring that outside, or get one of those things where it's like an actual gas canister with the gas cooker top on the top of it. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to be good, and it's going to be exactly what I need it to be. So, because it won't have the kitchen in it, the goal is that the caravan will have a dedicated fox room. It will have a dedicated snuggle den. It will have a dedicated music room. It's going to be a big bus. Oh, campfire cooking. I love campfire cooking. We have a lot of fire restrictions here in this part of the world, and just in this country in general. Um, so you can't do campfire cooking all the time. Like today, for example, you know, no. And also, in addition to that, I would not be able to cook outside because it would be considered an open flame, and no open flames, if I'm mistaken, are allowed outside. So that's sort of how it works. Um, but anyway, you just cook inside with it and deal with the fact that you might get carbon monoxide poisoning. Oh, but open a window, for crying out loud. She'll be right. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, that's my thoughts at the moment. That'll work pretty well. I'm certain it will. So, yeah. Um, and other updates. Uh, Chronic fatigue has been pretty terrible. I woke up today not really being able to move, and I I don't know how I'm moving at the moment. I'm sure it's like an autopilot thing, but I was in my car before putting Riley on, and I just couldn't move. So anyway, just been dealing with that. No, it's not ideal, but hey, I'm still alive. So really, I can't complain. Um, I just felt terrible as well, and it's like, gee, is it a blood sugar thing? What is it? Is it just the PTSD, chronic fatigue? Well, it could be that. Um, ooh, um, I got to work midnight till 8. My goodness. Um, Good luck with work. I hope it is a very relaxing and easy night. Um, Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. It's been a while. So, good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, this is incredible. I love this. I love this. This is very pretty. So, um, I'm gonna have to find some more bits to take photos of, because I'd like to have a few more uh, photos before I peel all of this wet fox suit off and go back to, you know, normal life. And there is a supermarket here, and I will be absolutely stopping into that to get a nice cold sparkling water. That's going to be quite nice. Or even better than that is if there happened to be a spring here. I don't think there is, but if there is, I would like that. That'd be very cool. So I'll find it out. But anyway, uh, yeah. Um, that's kind of all I've really got on that topic. One thing I have still been meaning to do is more meditation videos. I've met quite a few people that I have, they've been in some pretty not so great positions, and I've linked them those videos. They've found them immensely helpful, which is so, so good. Um, but there's so many more that I need to do covering other topics. I guess at the moment I am living and breathing these meditations, and so it's a bit hard for me to do it when I'm actually needing to do it myself. Um, you sort of you run through it differently, you internalize it differently. Um, you can't explain it while you're doing it, so I gotta wait till I'm out of all of this other shit that I'm going through, and then I'll do it. So yeah. Um, anyway, yeah, there you go. I hope you all are loving this beautiful fox as much as I do. She is absolutely gorgeous, and 8-Bit did such a phenomenal job in bringing her to life. So, yeah. But I am very warm and very sweaty, and I think it's time that I have a bit of a break. Um, oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Just as I was about to head off. Oh, good to see you. Um, so yeah, I need to. I know that I need to do more of these lives. Um, it's been in my to-do list. I tried TikTok out. TikTok was pretty good with the number of people that watch. TikTok was interesting too because at the end of it, you'd be given like $6. And I'm like, I don't even know how to withdraw the $6, but apparently I've got $6 from one of these style videos that I just did for, you know, 3 hours. So it's not a really good hourly rate at all. But anyway, it was something. And I put it towards a coffee, even though I don't know how to withdraw the money. Anyway, so yeah. So that's what do. That's what do. Um, anyway, as I say, I am uh it's also the chronic fatigue that I'm dealing with at the moment too. I just feel not 100%. I'm just very dizzy, and I should have brought my little wacky stick that I could use as a walking stick thing, but anyway, I didn't. Silly me, such is life. Um, and yeah, when I get this bus, I'm gonna try and find out how to do these point of view style videos as a live stream, um, because that'd be really fun. So that's gonna happen at some point too. But anyway, so lovely to check in with all of you. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a very short little, almost shy of 30-minute live stream, but I'm hoping that I will have more energy sooner than later to be able to do one of these properly for a longer bit of time, which will probably just be in the backyard because it's a lot easier for me to do it there. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Um, anyway, all the people that are walking past are all looking and they're like, watch that. So, yeah, anyway, um, lovely to chat with you all. Be well, stay safe, and hopefully sooner than later, you will see me again saying hello. But until then, this is goodbye. Thank you all very much for saying hello. I miss you all very, very, very much. And also, if I can get a streaming setup going, I did recently get another computer, which I really desperately needed, just to have some sort of be brain dead while doing something style outlet. And I've been playing Flight Simulator, which has been really fun. And so I would very much love to do some flight sim streams. I know truck sim used to be my world, um, but now that I do driving professionally, it's like um, well, semi-professionally. I don't do a lot of driving. I wish I did more driving, but I'm terrible at advertising. I'm really bad at it. I need to do what we used to have the pizza shops for Domino's, and these people would wear like a gorilla costume and they'd be dancing around with this little sign thing, and it's just like I need to do that. So, um, so anyway, not your not yours to disclose. Hey, it's Anno. Hello. Hello, hello. So, yeah. So anyway, lovely to see you all. And I'm gonna go. I don't think I've got any more energy to take any photos actually, so I might just, unless I unless I see something that is like exceptionally pretty, I just, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna go have a nice cold drink. So, thank you all very much for saying hello. It is really delightful. and I do miss my YouTube family. This is far more um, slow paced and enjoyable compared to doing a TikTok live stream. I can definitely vouch for that. So, even though TikTok, you get a lot more views, it's like, well, I don't need the views. I really just want to say hello to my good people. So, anyway, hello, 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 hello. And yeah, again, thank you all for watching. I will see you all when I see you next time. So be good, my fine people. See you next time.